Welcome to my BreakoutEDU inspired game. My game is called It's Crunch Time and will focus on telling time, reading clocks, and the passage of time. This is the story for my game. Can also be looked at inside the Google form. You're hearing from the point of view of my cat Mango, and she's trying to help me, Miss V, get to school on time and with everything I need necessary for the very first back to school day. This is your lock setup. These are all the locks and their combination codes to open them, air quotes. These are not in any specific order. They will all be used in the game, just not in this order. This is my game overview. So students will be grouped in groups of 2 to 4 students. The smaller, the better. This can also be done individually, like one-on-one in a virtual setting. Students will then be directed to the Google site of the game, which I have linked here, and we will go to in just a second. Once the students have found the homepage for the game, they are free to work at their own paces. I would love to have a timer set, whether that's the teacher or the student, set for 30 minutes. I believe that the students could break out of this game in 30 minutes or less, so I think that's an adequate amount of time. If you're able to do this game in person, there is a link to the Google Drive folder where all the principles can be found. They're all in PDF form or Google Doc form, and they all have open access on them. You can find them there. And then once students have broken out of the game successfully, their Google form should say, "Congrats, I broke out of It's Crunch Time." Again, the link to the printables, and then the locks necessary for this game, which actually are just a Google form. I would not use physical locks. Now to look at the game. This is my game site, which is linked in this overview. So it's Crunch Time by me. Game setup, this will be this video currently happening here. And students will be directed to start here. And this is where they'll be able to read the story of Mango and get the background for the premise of this game. Next would be the to-do area. This is their menu for getting all of the clues and finding all the puzzles. So each of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clues will then coincide with one of these locks, and they go in the exact same order. And this is the Google form that you're seeing right now. So once students say click this, it'll link out to a clue, which will open like this, and this is the first clue. They all have something to do with time and passage of time. So once they are to find the answer to that one, they can come and try their answers in the lock, and they go in the exact same order as the questions. So say I put in 7:10 because we're talking about time, and I want to move on to the next question. It'll say try again, and with a hint if the answer is not correct. But if I put in a correct answer, that try again will go away, and I'll be able to move on to the next question without an error sign. Once the students are done, they can click submit. This will be saying, I want to break out, and they will get a congratulations sign, and that is the end of the game, and you're good to go. Have fun.